And not saying epitome of what he's like going for, but the way he's putting in this work is like phenomenal. So, I mean, again, if you're looking for the accolades and you're looking for people to, scream your name, if you may get to that level and people still not screaming your name to that the way you think they should be.
So I'll send it over to you. So here go the word for the day. So I've been thinking about y'all. I'm thinking about y'all. I'm thinking about, okay, we only got like 2 days left. What the day? Man, this is what he put on me. Man, this is what he put on me, y'all. Unbelievable. This is what he put on me.
It's too small to
okay. I was just
put all the way up.
You could maybe just read it. I don't know how to do it.
Can you email Nick? Can you email it to me?
Okay. I got you.
Bro, and I want y'all to listen to this. This is the secret to success for 20. Secret to success. Hey, whatever you do, don't close your eyes. Like, y'all, if I learn one thing, I got, 2 more days to go. 2 more days to go, y'all. And if I make it to the next 2 days, I went 33 straight days. Let me tell you what I learned in the process. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. I'm trying to listen to me, y'all. Please hear me. Because you might be thinking like, man, come on, E, that's kind of simple. I promise y'all, whatever you do, don't close. Bruh, when it hit 244, okay, if it hit 230, don't close your eyes. I'm telling you, it hit 240. Don't close your eyes. Like, that's the secret. It's like, I'll get up at a certain time. It's like, E, whatever you do, don't close your eyes. Because if you close your eyes at 235, 240, it's going to be 350. I can't explain how it happens. I can't explain to y'all. But I promise you on everything I love, don't close your eyes. And a lot of you, the reason why you're not where you want to be, you keep closing your eyes. You keep getting tired.
I'll show you.
Closing your eyes. You keep taking your eyes off the thing. Keep your eyes on it. Here's the deal, y'all. I can't oversleep if I keep my eyes on it.
Alive.
It's when Nikki, here's how it always happened, Nikki. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get a quick nap. I'm just going to get a quick nap. And
it's cold here and the air is dry.
Y'all got to see the commercial. It's hilarious.
That's why I'm wearing the mask.
That's surreal. My man, or a young lady, they go to sleep in the car. They're like, I'm going to get a 30-minute boy. And for lunch, I'm going to get a 30-minute boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the lights is beaming. It's high noon. The sun is shining. And then they put the curtain, they put the cover on, and then boom. Next thing you know, it's dark. And they like, I done overslept. I'm about to lose my job.
I'll let you just listen.
And so I just wanted to tell somebody, I know the secret now. If you keep energy on it, if you keep your attention on it, if you keep light on it, if you keep water on it, if you keep money on it, if you keep attention on it, okay, y'all got to hear me. I'm telling y'all, 2022, it's not deep. I didn't say you had to have the best day of your life. I just said you got to keep some money on it. Whatever it is you're doing, keep some money on it. Don't not put no money on it. Like, don't be cheap. Put some money on it. Go to a conference with it. Buy to get the premium package. Get that bonus or the X. Like, I don't know what it is, but put the money on it. Keep putting them. But we got some stuff we working on right now, y'all, costing a couple $100,000. Keep putting money on it. My church is still in existence. I put my own. I put 200,000 on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting some money on it. I want to keep it alive. I put some water on it. Put some H2O. Sometimes I'm just listen to me. Watch this, y'all. Sometimes try this. You sleepy, go like this and put some water on it. Put some H. You ever been driving, Q? You driving long distance, Nikki. You driving long distance. You just put some water on it, and then you do this, one of these right here, and you put the AC on that joker. You let the AC hit that joker with the. I swear you got another eye.
For sure.
Put some water on it, huh? Put some water on it, y'all. Put some life on it. If you feel like it don't have the life that it deserves, put some life on it. Put the light on it. Just open the curtain, put the light on that joker. Sometimes you gotta get your phone and get down and hit the flashlight, boy, and put the light on that joker. But whatever you do, don't take the attention off of it. Don't do these on it. Because if you sleep on it, if you sleep on you, they gonna sleep on you. If you sleep on you, they gonna sleep on you. If you take a break, they gonna take best believe.
Hello.
If you take a break on you, they're gonna take a break on you. We figured that out early, y'all. We figured that out early. Thank God it's Monday. That ain't enough. It need to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes we do Saturday. Sometimes we do Sunday. We just been putting energy on it, y'all, and we ain't stopping. And listen to me. I myself and those people who are part of my crew, you know, however they are part of the ETA family, we let them know. You better keep some life on it. You watch people who, you know, be on that internet, they on their stories, they on their, you know what I'm saying? Like, they putting life on it. They letting you know they here. They letting you know that they out here, they exist. You feel me? And so, yeah, let's put some, I had these 2 gigs, and they're the same. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of wiggle room between the two. One is national, one is international, and I just told my agent, like, yo, do me a favor. Just keep looking at the tickets. I can't find nothing that's going to get me there. Keep looking at the tickets, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just she called me last night, like, yeah, I got some. It's a small window. You got to speak. Once you finish, you got to get in the car. You got to drive 4 hours. You get on the plane. You get there. You got 45 minutes to 55 minutes to get from that plane to that plane. And that's the only way. I had 2, 3 different people looking at the flights and looking at, okay, this plane, you know, kind of, it hurt me a little bit, Q. I ain't going to say the name of the airline, but I don't fly them. Let me just say that. It's one of the ones that used to be one of the ones that didn't do so well, and they changed the name so they could stay in business. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying, they had a little spiel. You feel me? I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be on. I don't want to fly. I don't want to be on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we just kept looking and we found a Delta flight. I was like, okay, now I feel a little bit more comfortable now. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, we kept energy on it. We kept looking at it. We kept searching flights. We kept looking. We spent 2-3 days. We kept looking. We kept doing our homework. We kept doing our research. We kept calling both parties. We kept figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? The way it was looking like, nope, you ain't going to be able to do it. Nope, call them and let them know. I know you said this day, but it's going to have to be that day, or we can't do it. You feel me? Like, but we never took the energy off of it, dog. On it. I'm talking to somebody. We only got 2 days left. I'm talking to somebody. You ain't whack. You ain't in fear of nobody else's dreams. You deserve your dreams just like everybody else. You just keep taking the energy off of it. You keep going to sleep, and then you get pissed because you take 2-3 weeks off, and then you come back with all this energy. You pumped up. You ready to go, but they quit. Man, Q, okay, I'm gonna leave with this, and we can do some Q&A. You know, my wife, bro, I used to be like, well, why are you on that? Where you get that from? You wasn't always like that. We getting older, Q, and she like, I like my food hot. She like, I like my food hot. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Q, I'm like, yo, let's just go scoop it, and then we can drive to the crib. 30. I'm saying, I just like to have it at the crib, Q. You know what I'm saying? My girl like, no, we can't do that no more. I'm like, what's wrong? It's not this. It's 35 minutes. Because in 30 minutes you get it, then 30 minutes you get to the crib, then 5 you got to wash your hands because of COVID. You know, it's a whole little thing. You got to do paper plates. It's about 40 minutes into it. And she like, it just don't taste as good. And so for some of you cold food. That's why your stuff whack. It ain't whack by nature. It's just cold. You took off for a week or 2. I know you was going through life, but you was hoping we were still going to be here when you got back. And we're not. We are not, y'all. COVID-19, let me tell y'all something. When COVID first hit, that March to that whatever, Nikki them had me thinking I was on the road. They didn't miss a beat, Q. My videos was up like, you know what I'm saying? My videos was up like I was still on the road. I was looking at a couple, I'm like, yo, was I just in Phoenix? I felt like I was in Phoenix. I was like, but people was hitting me, bro. People, E.T., I see you out here killing it. I was like, killing what? What am I killing exactly? I had to go look at the video so I can know what they're talking about. I see you on the treadie. I'm like, oh, I ain't been on the treadie to do that. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying? I wasn't on no treadmill. I go look at the video. They got me on the treadie looking like I had just got off the treadie. I was sweating. I had to go get on the treadie just so it didn't seem like I was being fake. I'm like, let me get on here for 5 minutes real quick, act like I'm on the treadie real quick. What am I telling y'all? Even in the midst of COVID, they had like 10 years worth of stuff. And they was repurposing, chopping, doing all, putting music to stuff. I just didn't go nowhere. They made sure even though I was gone, that I wasn't gone. You feel me? And I'm telling y'all, that's your problem. You just like you had a bad week. And I know about a bad week. I had a bad day yesterday. I was trying to get my whip. And somebody, crazy stuff, bro. Whatever. I couldn't get my whip, bro. It's unbelievable. I was just like, I'm going back to bed. I had paid for it. I had, talked to the shipping, everything. I was like, I'm going back to sleep. I can't take it. And then some of y'all, the same thing, man. Y'all go through and just be off the face for about 21 days. And on the 22nd day, you wake up ain't like nothing happened. You energized, you pumped up. You like, let's go. And then you get to there and everybody gone. You look at where they go. Hey, y'all, I'm ready again. I'm back. I'm ready again. Then went somebody else. Somebody with your cold food, they went on with somebody else. And I don't even know if they were better than you.
We got the message from the correctional facility. Yes, it's right. Thank you, Nikki. It says, a while back, you gave me permission to download and play ET's YouTube content on a facility-wide channel at the G. Robert Cotton Correctional Facility in Jackson, Michigan. It is hard to put into words the positive impact his content has had on the incarcerated population. Mindsets are being changed, and inmates are sharing his content with family members and friends. In addition, the director of the Michigan Department of Corrections has developed an epic team to devise a plan to play his content in every facility across the state. In a few months, his content will reach over 40,000 inmates. I wanted to take a moment to say happy holidays and thank you for allowing me to show ET's content to change lives. If you're ever interested in creating something for the prison population,
I'm just saying, we was just on YouTube doing it. I don't think we've ever done it nowhere other than that. But it's spread. You know what I'm saying? In my KD, it was in my KG voice. But it's spread. You know what I'm saying? But it's spread. All we ever done is put it up on YouTube. We don't got no connects with the correction facility. We don't have no connect for channel. You know what I'm saying? Correction facility channel. We got no channel. We just keep putting our stuff out every time. We just keep putting it out, and then people who watching it going, "My son need to listen to this. He locked up, and they called the war. And can you play this for my son?" And then they watching it, and now they telling the inmates telling their family members, "Hey, little bruh, little homie, you might want to check out ET. I'm becoming a legend, y'all. I'm becoming a legend, y'all." Somebody said the other day, he ain't even been in prison. He don't know about prison. I know about life. I know about being consistent. I know about not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know going in. I know about, bro, let me tell y'all something. This ain't the rap game, but a lot of the cats that's doing the motivational boy, I've inspired them in some type of way. Why? 2007, 2008. How did you do it? 2009, 2010. E.T., where did you come from? 2012. E.T., how did you get so 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016? You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me the other day, man, I can't cut the computer on like 2000. Bro, I was so geek yesterday. They had on the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. They were just playing my Guaranteed Rate commercial. They were just back to back to back. And I just was watching. And I called my family and one of them, like, "Hey, y'all, can y'all come in real quick? I just want y'all to see." He'll say, "You can see me at the crib practicing. When they call or you see me with the script going through, I want you to see what it look like live now on TV. I put light on this. Put some light on it. I'm putting water on it." Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm through.
No, I know you wanted to talk about business, right? Because a lot of people want business advice, and I know you were saying just taking the pressure off of other people to help you and do all these other things.
Okay, so we only got a day or two left. This to me. Here's the greatest business advice I could give you. Mind your own business. That's the greatest advice I can give you. Like, it's your business. Mind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get so frustrated when people hit me up. I need money. Listen to me. I'm not saying don't call me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean that, no harm. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, y'all, it just ain't fair for me to have to get up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and you stay asleep till 8. And I got to give you my money. I'm just telling y'all, it ain't even fair. You're putting a lot of pressure on the homie. You're putting a lot of pressure on me to get up, to go to work on time. Even though I don't have no job, I still got to get up and be the best that I can be at what I do so I can make sure I still got money. It just ain't fair that you calling me like you in college. Like you know what I'm saying? You're a freshman in college and you need some support. Listen to me. I'm not making you an evil person. I'm not making you bad. Everybody need help. They do. But you've gotten to a point where what you need is you making somebody else do it. You making somebody else dependent. And I'm just trying to tell you, you stand a much greater chance. The probability of you getting what you want by you taking ownership is way sweeter than you putting it in somebody else's hands. I'm trying to tell y'all, be coming to me in December, I just ain't got a lot of patience in December. Like, I'm mad at me in December. I'm like, you ain't there. Nikki got on us yesterday. Y'all quit so fast. December, you just ain't got the same patience as you do in February. I'm telling y'all the honest to God truth. I'm a giver, but I'm burnt out by December. In real, when you come from our community, it seems like we got way more people who broke than we have, and that's not no like trying to dog nobody out. I'm just telling you, when you come from our community, there's way more people asking for help than just trying to help you. I get way more asked for help than I get gigs. I get more asked for help than I do how can I help. And then some of the how can I help, you ain't really trying to help me. You trying to help me so you can get help. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, if it's in your bank account, you have a much greater chance of you borrowing from you than you borrow from anybody else. You have way more. You're gonna have way more tolerance with you than other folks gonna have with you. I look at CJ. CJ was like, "Yo, I just got Avery now. My youngest boy, he's like, I don't got no patience or tolerance for nobody else. Avery got all of it now. He's like, my daughter got it all. I don't got no patience for nobody else." And I'm just telling y'all, you're not bad people. But when you call somebody, it's like, bruh, it don't stop. It was like, for me, I tried to chill in December. Like, I got hit, maybe a day or two after it was Christmas. I ain't even want to come at you like that on Christmas. But it's like the morning of the 27th. You know what I'm saying? I just want a break. Like, not even being funny. I just want a break from giving. I just want a break from being responsible for other people. I just want to chill for a minute and just be responsible for myself. Like, even at the crib, like fam, doing different things. And I found myself more than I've ever found myself before. It's like, nah, I'm going to chill in the room. Like, I'm going to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, when January started, I got some local stuff. I got some international stuff. I got another one of them 12, 14-hour flight boys. I'm like, yo, I'm going to give me some rest. I can see the new year about to start off with a pop, 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 bang. That's just stuff I know about. This ain't last-minute gigs. Black History coming. I promise y'all, I'm on the Black History list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a proud Black History speaker. You feel me? So I'm gonna be making moves for Black History. So January, February, it ain't finna be a breeze. It ain't finna be a breeze. And so I found myself chilling in December, and a part of the chill is mental. It's mental, and I got enough stuff in my own. Whatever. I had something cute happen the other day. One of my little nephews hit me up. It was like, Unc. I was like, what up? He can't be no more than 5'6". Unc. I was like, what's up? I saw you on the billboard at the airport. I was like, for real? Yeah, for real. I wasn't saying it like he was lying, Q. I was like, true? Yeah, I should have said true. Real? He was like, for real, yeah. It was you. I got a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? I got a kick out of it. I already knew which one he was talking about. I was like, where at? He told me. He's like, I saw you, man. I saw you. And I was like, man. And it was refreshing to hear from somebody who wasn't asking for something. It was just refreshing, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. January 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, one of them, I'll be back on what you need. But just for a couple weeks, y'all, I just wanted to. And so let me just say this to you. When you give it your name, whatever that business is, your energy, your time, you have a much better chance. You have a much better chance of you being able to count on you, depend on you. You got a much chance. And I'm going to tell you this too. I know this don't seem fair, but the more you put into your own and the more it starts to blow up and grow, the more success you're going to get. I don't have a problem with, support you're going to get. I don't have a problem getting support now. I had a problem getting support when I first started. And I used to always wonder why. And I used to always think people was fake and they was shady and they was hating on me. Nah, I realize now, ain't nobody trying to fund your dreams. Ain't nobody trying to put the same type of energy you trying to put in your stuff. Ain't nobody just walking up to me, man. I'm ET, bro. Ain't nobody walked up to me at the gas station like, let me fill up your trunk for you, bro. Hey, bro, move out the way real quick. Let me go and fill that up for you. What's that? 30 gallon tank, easy. Man, I appreciate you, man. All them videos you didn't, you didn't bless my life. Let me fill up your gas tank. Ain't nobody filling up your gas tank. That's your gas tank. That's your responsibility. And if you want it filled, you can feel it. You're talented enough, you're gifted enough, you can feel it. So just do me a favor, man. Stop putting that stress on everybody else. If they want to help you, let them help. If you ask for help, and they want to do a little something, do something. But just don't make it their responsibility. Don't be that person, because people they're gonna cut you. The people who can be a blessing to you gonna cut you because it's too much. You're too much. And you don't mean no harm, but you're too much. You asking for too much. You ask, and you're gonna bully a couple people. So a couple people gonna be scared to say no to you, but after a while they're gonna say no. They're gonna tell you how they really feel after a while, or they just gonna disappear. Don't do them like that. Don't put your friends under that type of pressure. That ain't even right. Then you know what? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, Q. But what bothers me, Q, is that you got an attitude with me. You mad at me because you doing the most, because you putting too much pressure on me, because you trying to use my resources like they belong to you. You trying to, bro, who you know. You know how long it took me to get a relationship with that person? I'm not trying to be funny, but if I got to get the favor, I want to use it. Why are you using all my favors? You think it don't cost when I call and ask that person to do something for me? You think it don't cost? You think they doing it for free? And even if they doing it for free, it's still, I might not have two more of those. You feel me, Q? I might not have two more of those. I call and get you that hookup. I might not have two more with my man. She might not have three more that she gonna give me. Is it wrong that I want to use my favors because I got up at 3 and worked hard? Because I went to school when I didn't really feel like going, when I was writing dissertations, and I felt like, why I'm a bad guy? Because I want to use what I work for me. And I don't want to give you all my hookups. I don't want to give you all my get out jail free cards. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to I want to have one or two when it's time to have one. I want to have somebody send me a gift certificate. I don't want to spend it on you. I don't want a gift certificate on you. Yes, I can. But it's not fair. And some of y'all, man, you put way too much pressure on people to be your friend. It's just way too much pressure. It's just too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too much. Just stop it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, stop it. Oh man, it's too much. I'm about to buy a badge.
I think I'm being evil. I'm not. I'm just like, yo, you so self-centered. Like, you're not even thinking about the friendship or the person. It's just you got to a point where you're so desperate now, and you're not, by the way. You are a child of the living God. You are not desperate. You are more than a conqueror. For real, you are gifted and talented. You not don't just because you ain't got the money that you want right now. Don't be acting like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't make you a bad person. I'm just like, but you're just not thinking about others. You're just not. And again, here's the main thing. Then you pissed at me. You mad at me because because I'm not. I'm just like, wow. How you mad at me? How that happen? How'd you get up? Like how'd you come to me and want something from me, and now you mad because it's not? I didn't, because the way you. Yeah. Rely on yourself. And if you get help, it's a bonus. But don't expect it. Don't think nobody owe you their time or their energy or their money or their connects or their whatever. Nobody don't owe you that. But you do owe you. You do. You owe it to you to start that business, to get that business everything you got, to put every dime you have into that business, to put all the time and energy you have into it. You do owe yourself that. And I'm gonna tell you this: if you do that and you do it consistently, it's just, bro, I just be like, wow, how did all of a sudden you don't call me on nothing, but now you ready to make bread? Like, I gotta stop, drop, and roll. You done made a mistake. I gotta stop, drop, and roll. You done spent money that you don't have. I gotta stop, drop, and roll now. You feel me? Like, I gotta stop. I gotta give you money that I saved. I saved mine. You didn't save any of yours. You spent all of yours. Then you call me because you know I saved some of mine, and now I got to give you yours, and I'm a bad guy. You're not a bad person for spending all yours. You're not a bad person for mismanaging your funds. You're not a bad person for worrying about what everybody think, and so you spending trying to impress them. You're not a bad person but I'm a bad person because the grasshopper and the ant. You know what I'm saying? Grasshopper. Remember that when they played all summer long, winter came, them jokers ain't had nothing to eat. And they like, Ant, can you give us one for the ant? Like, no, I can't. We was playing half the day and working half the day in the summer. So when the winter came, we had food. And you don't have jack. You played. You went to bed when you wanted to go to bed. You stayed up late, drank, you smoked, you cashed out, and you had a right to do all of them. But then when you don't have nothing, now you coming to me because I went to bed on time. I went to bed on time. I didn't misappropriate my stuff. I tried to be as best as I could, be diligent over stuff, over my gifts, and I gave away free content, and I showed up to schools for free. I did what I was supposed to do. You didn't do what you were supposed to do consistently. Like, don't play. We all mess up. None of us are perfect. We all, at some point, don't do, but some of us mess up, and we ain't trying to fix it. We ain't trying to repent. We ain't trying to turn from our wicked way. We ain't trying to, we gonna stay on this course that we on. We not trying to, and then you come to me when you ask, you play, I have. You ain't perfect. I'm not. But I have been consistently done the right thing enough to get these rewards that come with it. So ain't nobody over here doing perfection. We ain't on that. You ain't even trying to do better. You're trying to come to me to get what I work for your better. And it's just not fair, y'all. I ain't talking about me. I'm just saying that. So for your little friendships, I don't want to say your name and your little homies. You know what I'm saying? Now you really got attitude. I'm just showing you an example of me. When I say me, I'm not talking to you. You ain't came to me before, but you go to your friends and your family, and it's like every single time you in a hole, it's an emergency, and your parents supposed to just stop because they gave birth to you, and they're supposed to spend all their savings for all your dreams and all your goals, and then you don't want to talk to them over the holidays. You don't want to deal with them. I'm just saying, man, with friends like this, who did, and I didn't say it. He said, with friends like these, who needs enemies? With responsibilities like this, who needs friends? You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna happen, if this how it's gonna be, who needs friends? If this is just friendship is this stressful, if I got to just get stressed out like this, so yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I only got 2 days. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm forgiving you. Man. Listen, yeah. You snap. Listen, I don't know. I don't know if you've been. Yeah, I know, Nikki, please. It's free. 2 more days. Yeah. I would love to say this though.
on day 33, Nikki has sent me and ET a pink slip that said all of the videos will be taken down on Facebook and on Instagram. So I just urge, if you're hearing this and you're feeling it, it's like, oh, I like that one. No excuse. You better go back and look at them now. No excuse. They're free. Yeah. Yeah. And this is sponsored by coachingwithet.com. Please go to coachingwithet.com. We have a course on there. Me and E crafted it. We crafted it in the pandemic. In the pandemic. We were doing a 120 conference. We still in the virtually. He starts talking about it. We still in the pandemic. I know, right? We still in the pandemic. It was pandemic one, semester one of the pandemic. Semester one. When we were in semester one, we talked about it. Flew out to San Diego, and then I flew to Lansing, and then we crafted it. And it's 10 ways using your gift. Just, you know, if you have a gift and you don't have nothing to show for it, this is for you. You have a bunch of talent. You don't know how to start. You don't know where to start. You care about people telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Oh, I have a talent, but I'll give it to all these other people. This is for you. So, coachingwithet.com.
2022 may be the year to smile. I mean, for real, like, whatever make you happy, do that. And as much as you can, try to be the friend in the crew that makes people lives better and not stress people out. Try to be that person that's like, don't be fake. There are going to be times where, you know, you're going to need, and you're going to tell the person you need, you know, but try not to be the person that's bringing the drama. Understand something. If you bring in drama and you leave, they ain't going to miss you. I'm just being real. Like, if you're the drama person and it's like you go and you leave, I'm pissed, I'm out. Nobody's going to miss you if you constantly bring in drama, you're not going to be missed. If you are a constant blessing, my loved ones was like, yo, E, I'm going to need that pound cake for, I called the person like, yo, I need to get that pound cake. She's like, yo, I ain't trying to be funny, E, but this the day before, I think it was like maybe a day or two before Christmas. She's like, yo, I ain't even doing them today. I'm going to be doing them like, I think she like, tomorrow I'll be doing them. I was like, all right, well, I'll make sure that, you know, the next holiday I come holler at you. My baby girl about to, you know, leave, so I was just going to get her to get you. I got a call back in about an hour. Hey, E, I have it ready for you at 9 o'clock at night. You feel me? Like, I got you. I have it for you at 9. I was like, yo, I'm on everything I love. That ain't necessary. I got you. Snooky Cookies. Look her up. I promise you, Q, I didn't hit her a couple times like, yo, how much that's gonna hit me, because they told me they swooped it and tried to give you the money. You was like, don't do that. I'll get with E. And so I was like, yo, what's up with the payment? Goes. I'm like, I didn't hit you twice. I know you got my text. I know the holidays ain't Snooky Cookie. I know the holidays ain't that deep on you. I guess she was just like, yo, either we gonna get that later or whatever, but right now we gonna worry about what you wanted. You need this, what you wanted. So I'm capable of doing it. I got you. You feel me? So I'm a triple payer, and if she don't let me pay her son and go to the university, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be a generosity war. Somebody gonna get God. I don't know who shot me. Joe shot me.
Can you say that again? Can we get into generosity wars, please?
Anthony Flynn coined that phrase. It's gonna be generosity war. And unfortunately, in a lot of the relationships, bro, it's just not a generosity war. It's like you just taking from the person. Just you know, take. And so what we need to do for 2022 is go into generosity wars. Why? Because when you go into a generosity war with somebody, they're not gonna forget you. Don't nobody want to lose somebody that want to be in a generosity war with them. Hey, at the table. Don't nobody want to be trying to bless each other trying to bless each other's seeds, family members, friends. Don't nobody want. Everybody want to be in a taker. Who could take the most? Who could be the greatest taker? Right? And then, like I said, it's some about people in a generosity war. They got a different attitude. It's always the people that when they don't get what they want from you, they have an attitude, funky attitude. They don't want to say nothing, talk to you. They don't want to deal. I'm telling you, you're not hurting nobody when you're a taker and you take off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Like, when we was in college, when I was at Michigan State University, I had a student, I ain't going to say her name, but I had a student, right? She was hilarious, bro. She was hilarious, right? She was one of my, I was an academic advisor and I had her on my caseload. And I remember once she came to me, and she was in the office too, and she was like, talking about, just like how bad she was feeling, what she was going through, how we weren't giving her the attention she needed or whatever. And I was like, girl, I ain't got time for your foolishness, right? And she just opened the door and just ran out, Q, and I was just like, whatever. She came back about 3 minutes later. Was like, yo, that was the part where you were supposed to chase me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, that was the part you missed it. Like, that was the part right there. You supposed to come run after me. I was like, you don't sit your silly butt down. But that's a lot of y'all. You just running. Where they was supposed to come to, ain't nobody coming to get you when you're a taker. Make drama. When you cause drama, ain't nobody coming to get you. But when you are a blessing, you know what I'm saying? People will come looking for you because it's just not a lot of generosity awards going on out here. Yeah, we went for a long time today. I apologize. We had 44, almost 45 minutes, but we only got 2 more days left. Right, Nikki? We got 2. Mm-hmm. No, we do that tomorrow.
Are we playing the video?
Something special for y'all the last day. Get all your friends and family on. You're only going to have 24 hours to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So, we got a special interview with me and Q. He gonna ask some real critical questions that can help elevate y'all for the. I know it's for 2022. I just like to say for the 9-9. This one comedian, he's always saying for the 9-9. You know, so I know it ain't the 9-9, but I just like the way that joker sounds. So y'all have a most amazing day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All love. Trying to have fun now.
All right, do you want to, hello to the replay viewers, do you want to listen to what they said about, oh, I can't rewind that because it's already an hour behind. I can go forward 15 minutes. All right, let's listen to this part about COVID and then I'm gonna go. 265,000 cases in the US today, plus Oregon is up 10 to 50% in number of cases. Let's listen to this part. I'm gonna rewind that.
6 people linked to a pro-democracy news outlet bring you the details of this latest crackdown. So it's been nearly 2 years since the first COVID case was confirmed in the United States. More than 200 million Americans are now fully vaccinated. And still, the country is breaking records for new infections, averaging more than 265,000 cases a day over the past week. Now, that's according to data compiled by Johns Hopkins University. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, meantime, is now reporting close to 450,000 cases on Monday alone in a 24-hour period. Now, that tops their previous one-day high of almost 300,000 back in January. We should point out, of course, that these latest figures are most likely the result of a lag in reporting over Christmas weekend. Now, the number of children, meantime, admitted to hospitals with COVID is nearing a new record. The CDC reports almost a 50% jump in just the past week. Access to testing, of course, remains a problem right around the country. We've seen the lines. Home test kits are hard to find online and in stores. And as people line up for hours just to try and get a test, many of them at drive-through testing sites. We get more now from CNN's Tom Foreman reporting for us from Washington.
Nationwide, hospitalizations of children with COVID are up, on average nearly 50% in just 1 week. New York City has seen pediatric admissions jump to 5 times what they were. In Washington, D.C., half the kids coming to Children's National Hospital are testing positive. All told, an average of more than 300 children are being hospitalized each day. That's not because current variants are uniquely targeting them, but because
you see children who are hospitalized because of COVID or in the ICU because of COVID, they're all unvaccinated. They're unvaccinated, the parents are unvaccinated, the siblings are unvaccinated.
Others fear the return to school next week could be even worse.
I think that what we're going to see is once children go back to school within a week or two of schools opening is when we're going to see our highest numbers.
Amid the winter weather, the pandemic is roaring across the country, with over 250,000 new cases now diagnosed daily. That's a record.
This Omicron variant is such a game changer in terms of its high transmissibility. It's like this big virus blizzard.
Hospitalizations are only about half of what they were last winter, but some states are seeing peaks there too, and more vaccinated medical workers are experiencing breakthrough cases and being sent home just when demand for their expertise is soaring.
That's still an impossible strain on an already strained healthcare system. So I understand the pressure to get workers back earlier.
The virus is spreading so fast, the impact is now going far beyond the widely reported holiday travel problems. In New York City, Apple has closed all its stores to browsing shoppers. In Maryland, courts are cutting back their winter schedules. And everywhere, health officials are fretting over the long lines for testing.
So I think that that's going to be a significant challenge, and if we can overcome that supply challenge and also the cost challenge, I think that will help us tremendously.
Some health officials think the CDC's new recommendation of a 5-day isolation period for some people who are infected might help with all these challenges just by getting more people back on the job. But others fear this is so daunting, there's little we can do except watch the numbers climb for a while. Tom Foreman, CNN, Washington.
Dr. Peter Drovak is an infectious disease and global health expert at the University of Oxford in England. And I want to thank you for joining us. Doesn't it feel like we've been here before? Oh, yes, right. We have. So here we are.
Again.
With Omicron, it is proving formidable and stressing many for good reason. And I want to point out, especially healthcare workers who will be responsible for that surge of patients coming in. I want to ask you something. Is it possible that Omicron could displace other more serious variants now? Some new research out of South Africa suggests that possibility, and that in basically having Omicron take over, that it could mitigate the more severe consequences of this virus.
Well, thanks for having me, Paula. I think there's very clear evidence that Omicron is becoming the dominant strain, has already done so in many parts of the world. And so in that sense, yes, it is displacing other variants like the Delta that we've been struggling with in the past. But I would caution against the idea that this is somehow less severe. Yes, in individual cases, there's evidence that the likelihood to progress towards more severe disease is a bit less. In that sense, it's a bit milder. It's so much more infectious that at a population level, as we're seeing in the U.S., as case numbers start to rise, we may also see higher levels of hospitalizations and perhaps deaths than we have in the past. So that's a real risk. The other thing that I would say is that we sometimes are hearing now some relief, and I think that's good that the Omicron variant may be slightly milder in terms of its progression to severe disease. There's no reason to think that this is necessarily the end game or the last variant that we might see. We have such high levels of transmission right now. The virus is continuing to mutate, and there's always the risk of future variants.
Yeah, and there's unfortunately been some really convincing research done on that in the past few weeks as well. We're all still trying to digest what is honestly confusing information from the CDC here about shortening isolation and quarantine. But do you think, because of the sheer disruption of all these infections, that globally other jurisdictions may also look to follow that lead?
Yeah, I think so. Policymakers are facing a really difficult decision right now between trying to slow the spread of this variant, but also deal with the massive disruptions that we're seeing, starting with the travel industry, but this is rippling through to really every industry. It's going to affect retail, it's going to affect supply chains, obviously healthcare and education systems. And so the new guidance I want to stress is only for asymptomatic people, and that's 5 days of isolation followed by 5 days of masking. It's not for people who are symptomatic. And so that may help a little bit to ease the strain on some of this disruption that we've seen. At the same time, there is some risk that we will have people who are infectious getting back out there. I also worry about the signal that it sends in terms of people being pushed to get back into the workplace before they're well. So I do want to stress this only for people without symptoms.
Yeah, and you're quite clear about that. And I guess, as you said, the worry is also that some people who perhaps have some lingering symptoms still won't be staying home and they'll be leaving isolation. How concerned should we be at this point about the increase in pediatric hospitalizations? And I do want to point out it's troubling for parents. Quite frankly, it's troubling for everyone. And yet some are suggesting that it is because of the high incidence of the Omicron variant in the community at large. So some doctors have said that, look, the numbers look scarier than they actually are because some kids may be coming in for a broken leg. They get tested, and it means that they have COVID, but they're not in the hospital for COVID.
We're seeing that across the board, that the numbers of hospitalizations as they go up, some of them are incidental. However, I think COVID has a way of making most conditions worse. I think this is a really important signal that we're seeing in children right now because the levels of vaccination in children are much lower, and overall the level of immunity in that part of our population is lower. So when we talk about Omicron being milder or having a less likely progression towards severe disease, that's probably in part because of high levels of existing population immunity. And I think what we're seeing in children right now is a signal for what's going to happen also amongst the unvaccinated, that in fact the risk of hospitalization and more severe disease remains significant, probably more so than with the original wild type COVID strain that we saw 2 years ago. And the risk, of course, is that will get worse as schools reopen and the case numbers continue to rise. Even if the risk for one individual patient ending up in hospital is less, we're seeing so much more COVID right now that at a population level, we still could see a real significant strain in our systems.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time left, but you just mentioned it, right? On so many continents right now, kids will be headed back to school after the new year. Would you tell them to hold off for a week or two?
I think that ideally we keep schools open, right? I think everyone wants schools to be the last things to close and the first things to open. What we need to be doing is working really hard to do everything we can to make schools safer. That means improving ventilation. That means aggressively trying to get as many children vaccinated as possible, and to make testing possible as well. I think one of the things that we risk is teachers and school staff absences, making it really difficult to deliver education. So at this point, I would not advocate for schools closing, but we've got a lot of work to do to make schools safer.
Yeah, and not a lot of days ahead in order to do it. Dr. Peter Drobak, I really appreciate your perspective there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, longtime Nevada Senator Harry Reid has passed away at the age of 82.
Okay, thank you for listening with me. Bye.